Hi, I'm Sarah. Tell me what brings you in today.
I've just been feeling really stressed and overwhelmed and feel like I'm going crazy. Yeah.
Okay, so you're feeling really stressed and overwhelmed.
Yeah, I think a lot of it's just my finals with school and a couple weeks ago my fiance broke up with me and it just I don't know, I did really bad on some midterms. Now I have to worry about my finals, and if I do bad on my finals, I won't pass my classes, and I don't know what'll happen if I don't pass my classes because they only offer the class in the fall, so I don't know if I'm gonna have to if I just wait and retake it in the fall and nothing else happens, or if I don't know. I don't know. It's just really really stressful. It bothers me and scares me, and it's just a lot of pressure because I don't want to not pass my class. So
Okay, so you're feeling really overwhelmed and bothered because your fiance broke up with you and you have a lot of things going on with school.
yeah, um, and I don't know. I'm pretty handling the whole breakup thing. That's pretty much. I'm just when it happened, I almost failed three midterms, and now it's like, well, I can't get anything less than like a B on my finals because then I won't pass my classes with the 73 that I need. And since they only offer it once a year, I don't know if it's going to push me back in my program and I'm going to be here another year, or if they'll be like, oh, it's okay, take your spring classes, then you'll just retake them in the fall, and and it'll be okay. And I don't know, if it's one of those, if you don't pass it, you can't do clinicals next semester. I don't know. It's really bad.
Okay, so it sounds like the breakup affected you a lot.
Yeah, it did. Mostly the timing was just really bad because I couldn't focus to take the midterms. And I couldn't focus to study for a couple weeks. So it was just really difficult. And I mean, now I can study again and I can focus and I'm getting through it. But it just, it was right in the middle of the semester and it really messed it up. And now I'm recovering from it in terms of my grades.
Okay. Okay, so what have been some things that you have done to kind of deal with the breakup?
Um, Talked to my sister a lot. I've gotten a lot closer to my parents and my sister because of it. I've been hanging out with my friends and got a volunteer job at a horse barn and stuff like that. Just kind of stuff to occupy myself, but then to make new relationships and stuff. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay, so you're trying to move forward past it.
yeah, yeah. Because if it's not meant to be, then I need to pick myself up and go on with my life.
Okay, so it sounds like you've kind of accepted the situation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I've accepted it. I'm getting through it slowly.
Okay. Um, so how have you been feeling with the situation?
um, Most of the time, I'm pretty much okay now. Every now and then, if I start to get really stressed out and overwhelmed with school and stuff, it'll come back and you think about one bad thing and then you think about another bad thing and then you think of all the bad stuff in your life and then your life just seems awful, and then you just have to remember that it gets better somehow.
Okay. It sounds like you've got a pretty good idea of like how to move forward and focus on good things. What are some things that you can do to continue to persevere with school?
um, well, I didn't realize how much I wanted it until studying for finals. Like I don't know. I've realized that I've been fighting really hard to study and to get these grades on my finals, and it's shown me actually I care about it more than I thought I cared about it, and I want it more than I thought I had wanted it. If that makes any sense. Because if I didn't care that much and stuff, and I was just kind of like, well, whatever, then I wouldn't be, I wouldn't have started studying on Sunday for my finals on Monday and Tuesday next week. Um, and I mean, I'm proud of myself for being able to do that and realizing that that's really what I want to do, and that I have to really push myself to be able to get it, and like, I'm glad that I realized that and that I am proud of it. Because I don't think it's something that I was really proud of before, not necessarily. So I don't remember what question I was trying to answer, but yeah.
Okay, so school is really important to you, is what?
Yeah,
Sounds
it's not the most important thing,
Mhm.
but when I, like, in this situation, like, I've never been faced with potentially not passing a class. So I've never had this sort of stress on me, and I, that's kind of when I realized, like, oh, it actually is more important to me than I thought it was.
Okay.
Because, like, I'm fighting for it, and I wouldn't even fight for it if I didn't think it was that important.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Okay. So you have felt pretty stressed out because you're afraid of things not turning out for the best.
I'm a very planned person. Like, I come to college right after high school. I do my 4 years at college, and then I go get a job, and everything's okay. Yeah. So if I like get set back a year, that's something I wasn't ever planning on, something I wasn't expecting. Yeah, it's a little. I like knowing what's going to happen to me in any scenario, and I don't know what will happen if I don't pass the class. So then on one hand, it's like, all right, well, just pass the class and don't worry about it. But it's going to be really difficult to pass the class because I need such a good grade on the finals to be able to pass the class at this point.
Okay.
So,
Okay, so you're feeling pretty scared about a lot of things with being like someone that likes to have plans, and then with having a fiance breakup and school, like the future can seem really scary to you
I have my whole life planned out. I was going to graduate, we were going to get married, and I was going to get a job, and we were going to start our family, and yeah, and then we broke up, and then it was like, oh, look, what am I going to do with my life? So, but, I've decided that that's not necessarily a bad thing. Like, I don't know what's going to happen when I graduate now, but that's okay. Like, I can just enjoy what I have while I have it, and enjoy meeting new people and making new friends and hanging out with people and stuff like that. So, and then, when I graduate, whatever happens, happens. More of an adventure.
then.
So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That would have to be really hard, though.
it was really hard. It was really scary. I've always been one of those very planned out, like, oh, what do you want to do today? Well, I'm doing this at 10 o'clock and this at noon and this at 3 o'clock, and then I'll be done with this by like 8 o'clock tonight. And so, like, when the plan falls through and I don't have a backup plan, it, it kind of messes with me a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I've gotten better with it. I don't have to have stuff quite as planned out, and I'll just kind of take things as they come and jump on good opportunities and stuff. So,
Mm.
I mean, I think maybe in the long run it's better for me, but it still sucks. But
Yeah, yeah,
oh well.
yeah. So you mentioned talking to a lot of people about this and like wanting relationships to be something that you focus on and to move forward. So how have you been talking about your stress and the things that you're afraid of?
There's only a couple people that I've really let know, like, if I don't do well at my finals, then I'm not going to pass these classes, because it's not something I'm kind of ashamed, like, I feel really guilty about it. So there's just a couple people that know that, but like I'm trying to, like make new friends, meet new people. Like that's why I got the job at the barn, and the people there are fantastic, and we've hung out a couple times, and we have a lot of fun. It was just, like just meeting new people and like talking to people that maybe I wouldn't have talked to before for whatever reason, and like taking more time to spend with my friends, like just hanging out like after class or like stuff like that. Like, I have Saturday night free. Do you want to go watch a movie? Do you want to hang out? Like, can I just call you? Let's just talk for a little bit. Like, haven't seen you in a while. So try to do that.
Okay. We did it.
Yay.
Yeah.